was a really unique player, I think. Great player and unique player also. Nobody was like Sang Lee. He was a really unique player, I think. Great player and unique player also. Nobody was like Sang Lee.
Henry, we're going live?
Yep, you're live.
Okay. All right, here we are, December the 10th at the United States National Three-Cushion Billiard Championship in Carom Cafe in Flushing, New York. This is Andy Janquitto, and I'm joined by Raymond Groot, one of the players in the tournament. Played in the first round this morning, and he's graciously agreed to provide some color commentary for this match, Piedrabuena versus Shin. Good morning, Raymond.
Gonna start with the leg here. Hello, everybody. Best player of the USA, 9 times national champion, Piedrabuena. Shin wins the leg here.
Yes, Shin's a local player from New York.
I think he's from New Jersey, right? Or
could be from right over the
sure.
George Washington Bridge.
Maybe New York. So Shin, he's fighting for the 4th place in this group. Let's see what he can do against Piedrabuena.
Pedro's 3-0 in this group, and Shin is 1-2.
Good start. Good position here. Plays the right ball nicely.
So is this a 4-cushion shot, Raymond?
Yeah, you should play it 4-cushion directly into the short rail. Go around the table. He plays it 5-cushion. He's trying to get back to the long rail, but he missed it in the corner. Yeah, you really have to decide to go 4 rails or 5 rails there. And it was too tough to go back to the long rail. He better should have played 4 rails with the chance to catch the 5th.
Looks like he's looking at a ticky here. I don't think so.
I think he tried to reverse it with the red ball. just miss the white and then reverse it out of the red ball.
Nice shot.
Good precision there.
It's like a cross table.
Yeah, he has to decide to go long, long, short. Play the right speed to just catch the third rail before the white, or is he gonna go long, long, long? Wow. Great control there over the spin. Short stroke. Gonna cut this off the white ball. Cut this off the red ball. 3 rails.
Nicely done.
Yeah, the table is playing good. The last game I lost on this table in 8 innings against Hugo Patino. He played 3 average against me.
And he also ran 12, which is the high run in the preliminary rounds.
Right, and it looks like Pedro is following his steps on this table. It can very easily be 10 inning game or less. Starting off good.
Very nicely done.
Can play this on the inside of the red and just drop it into the corner with reverse.
Play long, short, long, long.
He tried to play with some curve there, high in the ball, but it didn't kick in.
Shin has a .827 average for his first 3 games. Pedro is at 1.230.
Yeah, so in this group there are groups of 8 players, and the top 4 will go to the final knockout rounds.
And this is Group B, which everybody is calling the Group of Death, a very tough group.
It's a strong group. And it looks like there's 3 players that are almost guaranteed already after 3 games. So Kang Lee, Carlos Mario Villegas, and Pedro Piedrabuena. Those are the 3 strongest players in this group, and they.
So it's really a fight for 4th place then.
Right. Those 3 players, they all won the first 3 games, and for the 4th place, they're fighting here.
A little rail first here, with a little draw maybe. Oh, got a kiss.
Short stroke was too short there.
Play that one a little longer stroke, a little easier.
Yes. The red ball was still deep in the corner, but it was not a tough shot. So yeah, for the 4th place are fighting here Shin, Younger Lee, Julian Molina, and Kuak Fo.
Nice curve. And he got
Just missed it.
and was unlucky.
Yeah, it was just not good enough. He had to make it directly already.
It's like off the red, gotta control the red ball, cross table and all the way up to the corner.
Right. Good
Nice
shot.
speed, nice speed. Cross table off the red.
So we need to go long, long, long. 3 reels.
A lot of speed.
Got an extra reel here.
And he made it.
Good shot. Yeah, he kept it nice and straight. That was not easy.
This group is very strong, but overall the field is very strong this year. It's a field of 32 players. There's 4 groups of 8. The top 4 from each group will advance to the finals, which is a 16-round single elimination or knockout format. Preliminary games are played to 25 and the finals are played to 40. Kiss there, or played it short. Cue ball's on the rail, so
Just need to work on the kiss here a little bit. It's a tough line. Yeah, the red ball is so nice here in the corner. He really wants to play it off the white, but the kiss is dangerous. His cue ball is on the rail. Not sure what he's gonna try to do here.
center ball, no hit. But the
Is the white
kiss.
ball going into the short rail to avoid a kiss? But then you might have a kiss after 3 rails.
Or kiss that way.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe it was better to control it as a red ball, but it's always easy to say after a miss.
No time clock for shots in the tournament.
Yeah, we got a very nice scoring system going on here now. Ira Lee installed it just before the tournament. And, I think in the near future can play with the time clock, but for now it's still too early to get everything working out well. But so far the scoring with the points and the innings is great.
Yeah, the system has worked very well. Players keep their score, but it's all electronic. It's easily done, very easy to use.
Good chance for Piedrabuena here to make a run.
Gonna
Short
put the white
angle.
ball over in the upset corner. Nice position. What's he gonna do with the white here? Drive it?
Yeah, the white ball is just going short rail and away. It's no problem. Just the line of his cue ball. You need to hit the red directly. There's only a one chance. %100% hit. Very strong. Little unlucky here with the position.
Yeah, very unlucky. White ball is not frozen, but very close.
Yeah, and also important he cannot really play off the red in a nice line, so it's let's see what he got here. He might play two rail first and then into the red long rail, but yeah, it's basically nothing here.
Looks like he's gonna possibly going around the table short or
Very
drop
thin,
it.
but you need to avoid the kiss with the red after 3 rails. What a hit.
Nicely done.
He judges spin very nice there.
He was going to play off the left side of the white, and got up and looked at it again.
Yeah, another tough position. He might play very high in the ball with a lot of curve and curve it around the red ball.
Two more rails. Too short.
Good chance for Shin here.
Got an open position. Seven and 5 and top of the 5th inning.
So yeah, for Piedrabuena it's still important to win this game to get the first place in the group. Also important for the ranking.
Nice control. Got a good position. So this year in the preliminary rounds, it's casual attire for the first time at the Nationals. So collared shirt, long or short sleeves. Shin sporting the official USBA national polo shirt, and Pedro in looks like a long sleeve polo he's played in before at other tournaments with casual attire.
Yeah, it's a good thing. Makes it look like a sport. Play too long there. Yeah, it's a small hole, but you have to count on it. So you have to really play 3 reels. Make sure you don't play it long. This is too easy to just miss it like that. Still a little bit unfortunate, but yeah, you could avoid it.
Maybe a little slower, gets it on the track.
Yeah, a little slower, then you know you play 3 reels and not long enough. Another sensitive hit here for Pedro. drop this in again, or is he gonna play around the table? It's very sensitive to drop it in, control your spin.
Yeah, off the red.
Off the red around the table, that's what he's going for, but many kisses. That's one kiss.
Yeah, he may get a little lucky, and that's another kiss. Were there any more? There were only two kisses there.
I mean, now he already missed a shot with the kiss on the third object ball. But if he didn't kiss there, then the ball would be in the line of his cue ball, or at least get very close. That was a small mistake there.
That shot, it looked like he didn't like it and rushed a little bit.
Is he gonna come long enough? Yes.
Yeah.
Nicely done.
The tables are playing very well. The cloth's about 4 or 5 days old.
Yes. Yeah, it's playing good. Still a little bit too slippery, in my opinion, to be perfect, but you know, that's what you get on a new cloth. But it's very good, and I expect in the next couple final days for the table to get better and better.
I'll give you see the shot of the room. We have all the 10 tables, 8 are in action. Cloth was donated by Simonis. They've been a sponsor of the USBA for many years. We want to thank them. The balls are from Aramith, also donated, another sponsor.
That was a bad hit. Didn't get any spin there. That was the first bad hit of Pedro.
There's options here. The yellow, but yep, problems with the yellow.
He's gonna play off the
Red.
red ball here.
So looking at both.
Yeah, there's no good line of the yellow. Of the red ball, you can play both ways. Of the right of the red is the most natural. But he cannot just push it. He has to play some speed, draw it a little bit.
Played it like a spin shot.
Very nice, controlled. 3 rails of the red here.
He's looking at the yellow, but there's a kiss.
Yeah, and also the red is in the open there. It's not a big ball. It looks like it's in the corner, but you have to make it one way. So the 3 rail slowly of the red is by far the best option.
And the red just goes long, short, and back up the table. Pick up spin.
Well done.
Very competitive so far. 8 to 8 in the top of the 7th. Shin, run of 2 so far.
It's not easy here. Play reverse of the red. Let it stick on the long rail. Maximum. On a new cloth, it's good to play. 3 rails of the yellow is very difficult on a sliding cloth because the yellow is so close to the cushion. His ball will curve up very easily.
Goes long, right? Oh, look at that. Just thought it was going to be longer than that, but
very good try. Also this shot is not easy. You can still pin it around the table 10 of the red, but you need to stay in front of the kiss. The line is good, going deep in the corner, very thin hit. Stay in front of the red ball. Oof, he tried to play directly into the short row. That was
Long,
a good option, but a very bad hit.
It's hard to do on this table. It's long.
Yeah, I think that was the best shot to play. Yeah, Pedro, couple good shots in the beginning of the game, but now he's sliding a little too long there. Surprisingly. Some tough angles here for Pedro.
Thin on the red.
With a follow there, but the angle is not easy. He managed it very well. Looks like an easy shot, but it was very difficult. Gets rewarded here, ripple, perfect.
Round the table.
Now he got a good line. Only got to work on the kiss. What is he gonna do? Probably thin hit to keep the white ball in the opposite corner and then pass by in front of it. On a sliding table, that's the best to do. Hit it thin enough that the white ball goes to the opposite corner and stays there. He wanted the white ball a little further into the corner. It was a little too thin and a little too slow. Otherwise it opens up much better.
Looking at some of the scores from the other tables, right next to us is Kang Lee and Julian Molina, 7-3. Kang Lee's up. It's an important game for that group.
Right. Especially for Julian. Julian lost his first 3 games. Played with 3 very strong opponents. But for Julian it's very important to, if he can get a win against Kenny, he's in the game for the 4th place.
Playing a +2. Short, long. No, he played across table, sorry. That's why I have Raymond here.
Try.
It's a tough position. Good try. There's another important game going on behind us. Let's see if I get a view. Can't quite get it, but so Carlos Mario Villegas versus Yongo Lee.
Carlos Mario, very strong player. This is his first national local player from New York.
He's 3-0 and he's averaging 1.339. Playing Yongo Lee, another New York player who's 1-2. Yongo Lee's veteran of the USBA. Took second one year in the national championship.
Nice shot here. drop this in the corner of the red ball. He's playing with a lot of spin here, so he's gonna come straight out of the first rail and then let the spin catch up. Perfect hit. Once again, tough position. Little different angle here and you have a very easy point. And he's like right in the middle where he didn't want to be, but it's pure unlucky.
So what's he playing? Short, long, short here?
Short, long, long, short.
Kiss, maybe get lucky.
Yeah, very lucky shot there.
What do you call those? A lucky shot? A fluke? Many different names?
Yeah, lucky shot. Many different names. They say chimba.
Yeah. Some nice names, some
many
not so nice names.
Many words for it. Yeah. Very close to a fall here with his backhand.
Found the hole there.
Good defense. But he leaves an easy...
Ticky?
Not a ticky, I think. No, no, there's not enough space for a ticky there. Maybe with the follow-through way it might be possible, but it's probably easier to play around the table with the bank shot.
So would you play this 4 rails, 5 rails?
Yeah, it's tough. Usually you want to get this long rail first, but because it's so close to the long rail, it might be easier to play directly in the short rail. But you need to know your system very well on a sliding table to control that. So he's going for the long rail first, which is usually easier. But it's tough to be precise.
And is he playing directly to the balls? We'll see. Looks like it. Yeah, behind it, huh? Yeah.
Yeah, he
could have played it short to the long rail.
not sure what he wanted to do there. Rail shot here.
Long, short, long. Little spin.
I think he's usually very strong at this kind of shots. Full control of this cue ball.
Very nicely done.
This is what makes him, yeah, you have to say the best player of the US still.
Pedro is our 9-time national champion. He did not play in the last 2 nationals.
Yeah, he went to the PBA league, and yeah, the USBA suspends all the players that are playing for the different organization. Took his chance there for 2 years and decided it was not for him.
it's difficult with all the travel. Pedro
The
lives
travel.
in San Diego, owns a billiard room. I think it's called College Billiards. Does that sound right?
Maybe. I never been there.
But still traveling to Korea.
Right, it's they want you to play maybe 10 tournaments a year in the good times without any coronavirus and everything. To travel to Korea 10 times a year, it's a lot. For a couple 100,000, let's say, it's possible, right, for many players, but they offer you maybe 40, 50, 60,000 guaranteed, and it's tough to win big prize money, and all the travel expenses will just eat up in that amount already. So after 2 years he decided he's going back to play nationals, maybe play some UMB events.
And so the UMB, his suspension was lifted in October or November of this year. He became eligible again for the national tournament. The nationals are usually held in the first 3 months of the year. So last year, 2020, it was at the end of February and the beginning of March. But then COVID hit, and we were just able to get in this year's national in December. So,
but it's a good thing he's back. Really, without him playing the national, it's kind of you feel like somebody is missing.
would you say the same thing about the World Championship without Frederick Cottrell?
That's different because the top 20 of the world even are very close to the level of Gudron, and Pedro is. If you look at the
From his
percentage,
record
he's
his
really
average and his
big champion of the USA. Let's say Gudron, he's always in the top 5 of the world, but even the number 15 and the number 10 of the world, they will win against him very often. And for many US players, against Pedro is literally a 1 in 10 chance, 1 in 5 chance, 1 in 8 chance to win. He's really ahead of almost everybody.
So Pedro last night played Merrill Hughes. Merrill's a very popular guy in the billiards world, has a Facebook page, and Pedro beat him 25-2.
As expected, maybe Merrill scored 6 points or 4, but that game, nothing much happens usually. Looks like right now he's taking the lead and stepping up.
Shin has drifted somewhat back to his grand average, and Pedro's just creeping up to what he usually averages. Had a bad first game against Young Lee, shot just below 900. In a close game, 25-24. And since then, his average has steadily increased.
Looks like he's too long again. Second time, or maybe even the third time, he made the same mistake. Directly in the short rail and comes too long. Doesn't grab the spin in the first rail. He has to adjust better there.
Alright, so I've been wrong twice before. This looks like a ticky, huh?
Yes, this is perfect.
Very slow, and he missed the yellow.
That was a very easy shot. Can't miss that shot against Pedro. If you want to do something, you have to make this and make a couple more. Still only 5 points behind to 25 points. But if you're behind and you give another chance back to Pedro, it's
so when you miss a shot like that, that's an easy shot that would have set you up maybe for a longer run. How long does it stay in your mind? You have to dismiss it.
Yeah, I mean that's a tough thing about sports, right? Is the mental game. But like you say, you should be making a couple points there. at least the unmissable first one. And yeah, you can see that his body language on his seat right now. He's not happy, but he gets another chance. Maybe the same shot.
Robert Byrne, the writer and billiard, both pocket and Carom billiard aficionado, used to say many a long run in three cushion billiards was stopped by missing the first shot. So.
Yes. He's gonna try the same shot again, but
This
this
is
time
difficult from so close to the rail, and he did much better.
yeah, it was still an easy shot, but this one was definitely more difficult than the last one.
Didn't really get rewarded. Looking at a bank shot coming out of the corner.
He is. It's gonna be very tight.
Thought he would go the other way, long, short, long off the red, but that's all.
Yeah, then you have a bad angle of the red.
Yeah.
Angle from this way is
A little better.
But can he get there?
He's got a long,
First of all, he
long
can't
reach.
reach, and I don't.
He's got to come right out of the
I
corner.
don't think he's gonna get there.
You call that the double zero? Yeah, too long of a reach. I don't know.
Yeah, it might have been just possible.
It's when an extender comes in.
Yeah, it didn't look good, his reach.
Kang Lee on the other table, 15-9 over Julian Molino. And I can't find the score of Carlos Maria Villegas versus Yongo Lee. We don't have the vantage point of seeing the scoreboard. And another player in that group, Kwok Vo, who's from Philadelphia. He's up 22-5 over Merrill Hughes. Nice young player, Kwok.
And this is also his first national, and a strong player.
He actually, I talked to him earlier today. He said his first tournament he had ever played in three cushion was in the Qualifier a couple weeks ago.
All right. Yeah, I heard he moved from Vietnam 5 years ago. But definitely he's been playing some three cushion in Vietnam before. He's a good player. Small mistake there of Shin, but Pedro is having a tough shot. Can play real first of the red. Go long, short, long, long, and then drop it in. Big white ball.
There are two billiard halls in Philadelphia, pool halls, mostly pool tables. One has a heated table with a couple unheated old tables. They're not Brunswick. The other room I've not been to, but I think it has unheated tables. Nice shot. And he got lucky there.
Very tough to control that case.
There used to be a room right outside Philadelphia. I think it was called Mainline in Drexel, but I believe it's closed. It had a couple heated tables. It's always the problem in America is finding tables and rooms that have them and rooms that keep the tables, in good condition, clean, change the cloth, get new balls. Here at Carom Cafe, you don't have any of those problems.
Yeah, he played a good line here, Pedro, but I'm not sure about the speed. If you play this slow, you probably wanted a little bit more speed there. Otherwise you always lock yourself up.
I think he was hoping they were frozen, the yellow and the red. Is this across table? It's hard to say how close they are.
Yeah, so far this game, a lot of tough positions for both players, especially Pedro. Shin definitely had the better chances so far. But also this shot is very tricky. If he can reach, it's probably the best to play off the yellow and just slowly drop it in the corner behind the red, get the defense. But it's tough to reach there. This is a very difficult shot, and if he misses, it's an open table for Pedro. There you go.
Yep.
And it's not easy. But mistakes like that against Pedro, then the game is over very quickly.
Not happy with that.
Yeah, too much ball there. I wanted to hit a little thinner. That's a very easy shot. Easy shot here with a good chance for the next point. Let's see if he can get back in the game.
Yeah, he'd gone several innings without making a point.
Need to make a small run here. Too short.
Looked like his stroke was a little hard and maybe too short.
Yeah, I think he was afraid that with a long stroke he would get too long. He had to be just in the middle. Sometimes it can be tough if you're not feeling well. To play a stroke that's, let's say, in between a long and a short stroke, that is very difficult. Usually it's better to play more ball or to get a better line like that. But he missed another good chance there.
So I think he's playing this, going to play this 4 rounds.
4 rails, good line. Can hit the red or the white, just need to be in between.
He took a long look at where the white and the red were.
Should be no problem.
Oh, he played it long. And look at that. I thought he was going to play that. Yeah. Oh, you meant 4 the other way? Yeah.
Yeah, 4 rails.
Okay, went long. Yeah. The way he started looking at it, I thought he was going to go 4 rails short to the long round. And then, but I don't think
especially
he liked
on a new cloth.
Yeah, hard to do.
Very hard. This was a very good line. And now he's playing another bank shot, 3 rails. It's tough to judge the spin in the first rail. How much is it going to slide? How much spin is it going to catch in this first rail? play straight into the first rail on a new cloth with spin. It's barely gonna catch any grip. Let's see how he managed.
Getting this a little low. Spin.
Just good enough. Good short angle here. On the other table there, Julian Molina is making a small run to get back in the game against Kang Lee.
19-15. Kang Lee in front.
Very important for Julian Molina to get some points. Easy short angle here. Good position.
The white ball in a nice position. Get a little unlucky.
Yeah, he can still play 5 cushion around the table, but it's tight. He just need to miss the white ball on the way in. Go very deep in the corner. Corner after 3 rails. It's possible, but it's very tight.
Both Kang Lee and Julian Molina made the finals last year. Kang Lee took 3rd.
Wow, what a shot.
Nicely done.
Amazing.
$20 to 11.
Yeah, in the end it looks like an easy game for Pedro. Shin definitely had good chances to get in the game, but he didn't take them.
Another.
Yeah, a couple solid points here. Can finish the game with a run of 9. Good feeling. Finishing up the game with a big run feels good.
Go rail first here.
Where's the red ball going? Yeah, good hit.
So you could play this cross table or around maybe.
He's looking to make a thin draw. Cut the white ball into the short rail, thin enough that it doesn't affect the red. Oh, he's playing his cue ball into the short rail. That's a good
play it
option.
around. Right?
Short, long, long.
Yeah.
Very good line. Nicely done. Found the best shot to play there.
Needs 2. 23-11.
Play real first with the red. Short roll first. Then a lot of spin. It's a good line. Great hit.
Yeah. Red ball just went back and forth. Needs 1. So it was a close game for a couple innings in the beginning, and then Pedro just kept methodically going forward. Shin made a couple errors.
Until 8 points, they were even up. And after that, it's Easy game for Pedro. He's trying to reverse it here. Is he gonna come back to the short rail to catch the third rail?
Yes,
Beautiful.
indeed. And there it is, final
9 points.
25,
Finish with
11,
9 points.
run of 9 and out.
Beautiful run.
Let's look at some other scores here. Kang Lee now 22 to 15 over Julian Molina.
So it looks like Julian is gonna lose his first 4 games. Even then, he still has a small chance if he wins the last 3 games. But he needs to keep his average up.
So right now in that group, so Piedrabuena has 4 victories in 4 games. Carlos Maria Villegas is 3-0 and he's playing his 4th. Kang Lee is 3-0 and he's playing his 4th and looks like he's heading to victory. And Kwakvo, it looks like Kwakvo won, so that would give his record 2-2. Shin is now 1-3. Well, Raymond, it was very nice having you here. Very nice, excellent commentary. Who's your next game against? Do you know?
I play with, not sure about his name. I play with Seung Kwong Hong.
Yeah, he's from New Jersey. Played in the qualifier in New York. Looks like he has a 1-1 record. Nice young player.
Yeah, playing a decent game. Gonna have to do something there.
I might call him SK, actually. So, very, very nice young man. So, well, Raymond, thank you again. And good luck in the rest of the tournament.
Thank you, Andrew. Good commentary.
He was a really unique player, I think. Great player and unique player also. Nobody was like Sang Lee.